questions that I posed to you guys was, it's the Love Chocolate Heart Month. Oh, Lisa and I are wearing red because it is also Heart Month, Women's Heart Month. So to really make sure that, you take care of yourself, really eat well. If not, get a checkup. It's Heart Month, Women's Heart Health Month. Obviously, it's about love. What are you guys doing about Valentines? I'll tell you this. I think it's been on the show. I think I've talked about it on Little Big Talk before. Obviously, my marriage has been a roller coaster ride, up and down. But, you get the great highs, you get the wonderfulness, and then you get those lows. It's like, really? Are we going to make it? Do I even know you? Do I even like you anymore? What do we have in common? But, sometimes after all the years that you've been together, you look back and say, in the long run, yeah, it's been great. We've had a fun ride, and we're looking forward to seeing what the next 25 years. We've been married 25 years. 25 years this September, people. We're still hanging in there. We're still making it. So what am I going to do well, I'm sure Matt has ideas. Spoof up the romance? Tell you the truth, I'm not sure. I'm not really sure what he likes. He just likes one thing. And like I said, I don't think I can really talk about that here. Because we have a little boy that's 9 years old. So, so I'm thinking we got to do something else besides that. It's like, that's like I'm not necessarily going to say a given, but that's like an easy answer. Okay, yeah, we'll do that. I'm like, well, you know what? We have a bathroom, a bedroom. Obviously, we have a bedroom and a bathroom. What are you doing? And censored. And we have a bathtub that I do not think I have ever used. It's got these little jets and everything in it. And I'm thinking, we have never used this. And I'm like, why not? So I thought one thing I'd probably do for him, he'll probably get mad at me now. But, because Matt sometimes, his bones ache, things like that. I thought maybe I'd give him a bubble bath. Put nice warm water in there, little candlelight, just some time by himself. Of course, he'd probably, like I said, that may be a little censored. But I thought maybe I'd just leave him alone. See candles and have him enjoy a little time in a nice, warm, hot bubble bath. He could just have a little peace, listen to his iTunes music. He's not really a chocolate guy, like all these sweets and everything. So anyway, I thought about maybe doing that, maybe making his meal. I love going out to dinner and getting dressed up. But sometimes I have to be in the mood for that when it comes to romance. So I'd rather just, just make something here. So he's probably my steak guy. He's so getting into this pork of his. We butchered some pigs. We kept one of the pigs. Fabulous pork meat. You talk about organic. This is organic, people. None of the stuff that you get in the store. We fed them on pumpkins. Fabulous pork. He loves it. Matt's just eating it all the day. Now that I know that he can really cook, it's because he's cooking his own pork. He's cooking the sausage and the bacon and everything else. Oh. So I'm like, really?
So this is new in the kitchen?
For him?
Really?
It's new and yet not new. So he won't do it any other time. Mm-hmm. But if he really wants something, which is his great pork, that's what he'll do. So I might cook a ham for him from the thing. Anyway, we gave the other pork to, from what he told me, Matt told me, from the Oregon Food Bank, so that they could, use that to, or Oregon Food Bank or something like that creates and makes those types of meals for people who, unfortunately, even on Valentine's Day, is wondering where their meal's coming from. We're going to bring Patrick on here in a minute. I just wanted to mention that, Hollywood is not all about being married only 7 days. It is not all about being married and not knowing what you're doing for maybe 3-6 months, maybe even a year. But there are some marriages that have lasted a long, long time. The first one that comes to my mind, hopefully some of you guys people, I got to find my notes, remember this, but how about Paul Newman and Joanne, is it Woodward?
Yeah.
Joan Woodward? Woodward sounds like a different name for her, but Joanne is her name.
Yeah.
Anyway, Paul Newman, who recently passed away, which I didn't even know. I was like, wait a minute, where was I? How did this happen? that they've been married 50 years. He was still here and was able to celebrate 50 years of being married to the one and only woman. And I love his comment. Such a guy's comment. Why go out for hamburger when you've got steak at home? Remember, guys, okay? So whatever you're thinking about doing, it may not always be greener on the other side. You may like that flavor, that kind of thing for a moment, but really appreciate what you have at home. So Paul Newman, that's Paul Newman's comment. Why go out for a hamburger if you've got steak at home?